Hey there, Samitian here, and welcome back to Marvel Legendary. Last time we defeated Madeline Pryor and stopped her from her dastardly scheme of, hold on, crowning Thor the King of Asgard. Hmm. Let's see what we're gonna do today. Today we're facing Emma Frost, the White Queen. During your turn, Emma Frost gets +1 attack for each gray hero you have. She always leads the Hellions. Master Strike, stack this strike next to Emma Frost, and each player has a Waking Nightmare for each strike stacked here. Waking Nightmare means... what does that mean again? Discard a non-gray hero from your hand, and if you do, draw a card. Okay. And her scheme is to forge the Infinity Gauntlet. Set up 8 twists, always include the Infinity Gems villain group, so this group is going to be replaced with the Infinity Gems. Twist starting to your left and going clockwise. The first player with an Infinity Gem artifact card in play or in their discard pile chooses one of those Infinity Gems to enter the city. Then put a shard on each Infinity Gem in the city. Evil wins when 6 Infinity Gem villains are in the city and or the escape pile. Evil wins when a player controls 4 Infinity Gem artifacts that player is corrupted by power. That player wins, evil wins, and all other players lose. Controls 4 Infinity Gems. Does that mean in play? I assume that means in play, so as long as you don't put the last one in play, it should be fine. It's an interesting evil wins scenario. In the case that that happens, the one player winning and the other player losing, I'm going to count that as a loss for me removing them from the randomization. So they'll stay in if that evil wins condition happens. Alright, we're also facing the Infinity Gems instead of them, and the Brood, and we're playing as Scarlet Witch, Solo, Captain America in parentheses Falcon, Enchantress, and She-Hulk. Alright, see how this goes. Alright, we got a 3-5 split on both sides. Fancy. Sunlight Thunderbird gets +2 attack. Sunlight is evens, right? Yeah. Fight KO one of your heroes. Okay. Let's see what I want. This is interesting. It's like the Joe Fixit card from last game, but more expensive, but it has a trigger that lets you fight the commander with it. And it also gives 3 recruit instead of 2 recruit. I don't want to do a ranged thing on one side, but the recruit doesn't line up. I'll take this turn and see what pops up when I decide for the next turn. Alright. That's... doesn't help my problem. Scheme Twist. Starting to your left and going clockwise, the first player with an Infinity Gem artifact in player in their discard pile chooses one of those Infinity Gems into the city. Well, there are not any Infinity Gems anywhere. Okay, I want to do a range thing on the right, I suppose. So I guess I'll take this turn and then this one next turn and leave Hexbolt for later. The numbers not adding up is unfortunate. Like, I can't buy all 3 of these in the first 2 turns. It's an interesting card. Triple Avengers synergy? There's a lot of Avengers in here, huh? All three of these are Avengers, enchant resistant. Who's the last hero again? Oh yeah, Solo. Solo is also not an Avenger. So that could trigger a non-zero % of the time. Okay, I'm gonna fight this for 1. Fight KO one of your heroes, then KO a bystander from the bystander stack. I guess I'm recruiting Window of Opportunity. Outwit will trigger as soon as I draw her with the solo card. This is just going to be a 2 recruit card most of the time until my deck thins out more, but that's fine. Winged Salvation, I suppose. It's only a 2 attack card right now, but it is a ranged card for the ranged stuff that I want to do, but it doesn't look like the ranged stuff is going to be as powerful as I was hoping. Alright, stack the strike next to Emma Throst, then each player has a Waking Nightmare for each strike stacked here, so each player needs to discard a non-gray card and draw a card. These are exactly the same, so... I'm gonna fight the Brood for 2. Fight KO one of my heroes, and then KO a bystander from the bystander stack. Am I taking half-cocked this turn? To go with the Merc's Gotta Get Paid? It also works with the Outwit. Why am I thinking of this instead of deciding what to KO? I think I'm KOing a Trooper this time. By half-cocked. That's a good card. It's early KO power, and you can also spend it to KO a good card in order to afford a high-cost card, such as this one, or this one. I don't like that I'm having so many, like, extra points. Alright. So each player has 2 Waking Nightmares, so discard this and draw 1. Right. Discard a non-gray here from your hand if you do draw a card, okay. What does Hurl Trucks do? Where's She-Hulk? 2 attacks, smash 2, smash 2. It's a good card, I like that one. Very funny card. Ambush. Reality Gem gains a shard for each Infinity Gem villain card in the city and or escape pile, so that's 1. Fight, put this into your discard pile as an artifact. Just take the KO, right? And this will help me afford this and this. Alright, how hard do I want to lean into this range thing? I've got a good amount of ranged. The problem is a lot of this range stuff that I have going on doesn't really do much. Like, this one's good. X-Bolt's good. This doesn't have a range trigger at all, and this range trigger is just kind of whatever. It's kind of like whenever you defeat an adversary this turn, you get a new recruit. That's kind of like getting 2 recruit, if you don't think about it too hard. I'll take this. And then I don't know what I'm taking next. I can't just be pure range. There's not enough of it. I could take Aerial Catch. I don't have a way to trigger it, but it is a 2 recruit card. Or I could take Hurl Legal Obligations. What are the chances of that actually getting 6 recruit? Pretty low. Ambush. Space Gem gets a shard for each empty space in the city, so that's 1. Alright, so this is 2.5 attack, and this is 1.5 attack. Adds up to 4. 6 attack, 3.5 recruit. I should fight the Infinity Gem since they're my lose condition. Which one of these artifacts is better? Once returned, you may move a villain to another city space. If another villain is already there, swap them. If you moved any villains this way, gain a shard. Okay. Before you play a card from the villain deck, you may reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's not a Scheme Twist, you may put it on the bottom of the villain deck, and if you do, gain a shard. I like Space Gem better, I think. Welcome to the Space Gem. Take a chance, do the dance, it's the Space Gem. Alright, okay. 3 recruits. Aerial Catch. I do have an Instinct. The city is pricey. I need some recruit cards, I think. Alright. 2 attack. 2 more attack, and whenever I defeat an adversary this turn, I gain a new recruit. 1 attack. I can discard the top card of any player's deck. I may play a copy of that card this turn. Whose do I want to discard? I'll discard this side. Alright, so I get 1 extra recruit. Fight the Reality Gem, because it's my lose condition. Yeah. And whenever I defeat an adversary this turn, I get a new recruit. Adversary is the villain's expansion term for villains, so I get a new recruit. 3 recruit, I guess I'm buying Aerial Catch. Alright, 2 recruit, Outwit, draw a card. I do Outwit. I have a 4, a 2, and a 0. These guys are at 3, so I will fight you, fight KO one of my heroes, and then KO a bystander from the bystander stack. 6 recruit, I'll probably buy this one, because I have a lot of recruit cards going on over here. And it will, yeah, help me get to these ones. Moonlight, Cat's Eye gets +2 attack. Moonlight is odds. It is currently Sunlight. This is not enough. Take the KO. Interesting. This card's cost is 5. Right, that's how that works. I'm 99% sure that's how that works. And if I KO this, it's not in the city or the escape pod. That's interesting. That's a tomorrow problem. That's a next turn problem. I think I'm gonna take this one just because the outwit triggers a decent amount of the time and drawing a card is good. And all the rares are out here. Scheme Twist, starting to your left and going clockwise, the first player with an Infinity Gem artifact in play or in their discard pile chooses one of them to enter the city. There are none in play and none in their discard piles, so... I'm gonna look this up real quick. Marvel Legendary cost of villain cards? Cost of villains that become heroes. Cost equal to their printed attack. So this card does cost 5. I could KO it with this to get a lot of recruit and buy a rare. And I think I'll do that. One recruit, you can KO a card from your hand or discard pile. You get plus recruit equal to that card's cost. Now the question is, what rare do I want? Draw 3 is really good. This is also really good. That's less good. There's not a lot of cards with printed attack in this setup. Solo has a few. Kinda just want draw 3. Okay, and that going away made it Sunlight again, which means I can fight you for 3, fight KO one of my heroes. Ambush, reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a bystander, rescue it. If it's a Scheme Twist, play it. If it's a Master Strike, each player has a wound. If it's a villain, each player has a Waking Nightmare. This is a Scheme Twist, so I play it. Left going clockwise, no one has a thing. Recruit. Am I buying an officer? Surely the answer to that question is no. Could spend the shard to fight a brood. Spending a shard to KO one of my heroes, I think, is a good idea. KO this, KO a bystander. 3 recruit, I think I'm going to buy a sidekick. Master Strike, so each player has 3 Waking Nightmares. That's shitty. 1, 2, 3. The wording is this non-gray, right? Yeah, so this is gray, so I can't discard this one. 1, 2, 3. Did I KO this card? No. I think I'm just gonna KO a gray this time. Arga KO Aerial Catch, it's not really doing anything. If I KO Aerial Catch, I'll have 8 Recruit. Yeah, that gives me a better card, so... I'm gonna KO Aerial Catch for 3 extra Recruit. I mean, it didn't really matter. Draw 3, and then put this on the bottom of my deck. To recruit Outwit, draw a card. I should have just KO'd a Gray. I forgot that I was drawing 3. Wait, I didn't Outwit. What was on top? This was on top, I think. Yeah, I had 4 and 0. I didn't Outwit. Alright, which of these do I want? I think I just want this one. Hurl Trucks is less good when you don't have a lot of grays left. But I do have a lot of recruit to get it to Hurl Trucks, so... To recruit, draw a card, because I do Outwit right now. To attack, draw a card. I do not trigger this. Huh, see a rare, buy a rare? This is so much better on the left, though. Is it? Is it that much better on the left? The left has a good amount of Avengers. I don't know, free cards seems good. 3 attack, however, is not good enough for anything. Ambush, Mind Gem gains a shard for each scheme twist in the KO pile and or scout next to the scheme, so that's 3. Start by drawing 3. I think... Not KOing this, am I? Just for more Jade Giantess? I should KO my Grays for the Mastermind, because the Mastermind gains attack for each of my Grays. Is it Grays or starter cards? Gray Hero. Yeah, it's not like there's anything I really want to buy if I KO this one, so I should KO a Gray. I'm going to KO a Shield Agent. Then... 2 recruit, 4 recruits, and 1, 2, 3, 4. For every 2 recruit you made this turn, reveal the top card of the hero deck, put it on the bottom of that deck, and you get the card printed attack, so that's 4. 1. It's 2.5. 2, 3, 4. Okay, like I said, this card isn't as good in this setup because there's not a lot of attack cards. But this was 2.5 attack, which means this gives me 5 attack. Oh, and this transforms into Hurl Trucks. I'm gonna play Hurl Trucks, smash this away, and smash this away. Emma Frost is currently at 9, so I could fight her this turn. I think I should fight this, though, because this is my lose condition. Fight this and this, and KO this. Okay. I'll fight this for 5, or 6. To KO this, and then I'm going to fight this for 5. And with 8 recruits, I don't think Soul Sacrifice is going to be very good anymore. Same with Radioactive Riot, but it is a 3 attack card. Maybe just take the 3. Maybe take the 3.5 attack card to go along with my solo cards. Yeah, let me do that one. And I'll buy a new recruit. Scheme Twist! Starting from your left and going clockwise, first player with an Infinity Gem artifact and player in their discard pile choose one of those Infinity Gems to enter the city. Hey, it's a good thing I didn't fight this, because I would have just re-entered. This isn't in play or in my discard pile. Speaking of which, before you play a card from the villain deck, you may reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's not a Scheme Twist, you may put it on the bottom of the villain deck if you do gain a shard. I might be doing this a lot just to get shards. I don't mind the Scheme Twist coming out as much anymore. Yeah, I do Outwit, so 2 recruit, draw a card. Top 3 cards of your deck, draw 1, put the rest back in any order. I trigger this anyway, so I should just draw this one. And I do get the triple Avenger. Wait, Dark Memories is your discard pile? That actually doesn't do anything. Maybe I should wait to do that next turn so that I can do the Dark Memories. So what if I take the Shield Trooper? Is that stupid? Will I have enough Avengers next turn to trigger this? Nah, I don't think so. Oops, I just activated the console. Ah, no. The rest back in any order, okay. This transforms into Hurl Trucks. I'm going to play this, reveal the top 3 cards of the hero deck, put one of them into your hand, put the rest on the top or bottom in any order. I just take the big attack card, I think. This I'll put on the bottom. This I'll put on the top. Alright, and then I've got some attack. 8 to be precise. Can't fight the gem. I can fight this for 5. To KO one of my heroes, and no, don't take the Falcon. The America Falcon. And then 6 recruit. I think I'm just buying big attack card. I actually do have a decent number of grays on this side still to KO. Alright. Before you play a card from the villain deck. Okay, so this can only activate on this side's turn. Okay, I outwit, so 2 recruit, draw a card. Okay, who can I fight with recruit this turn? And attack. This one. Okay, I'm going to fight this for 9. Gives me one of these shards. Keep forgetting I have shards. 2 recruit, I'm just gonna buy a new recruit. Ambush, play another card. Wait, I forgot to do this. Before you play a card from the villain deck, you may first reveal a top card from the villain deck. If it's not a scheme twist, you may put it on the bottom. Yeah, I'm actually doing that because I don't want this played. And that gives me a shard. And then I played the deck's card. Scheme twist, okay. So this is going into the city. Because that's the only one in a discard pile or in play. Ambush, Reality Gem gains a shard for each Infinity Gem villain card in the city and or escape pile. To attack, 1 attack, I can discard the top card of any player's deck, and I may play a copy of that card this turn. I'm going to do this one, because it's a good chance of being a good card. Oh. I may play a copy of that card this turn, so I don't need to play it immediately. So I can play all this stuff first. Then I'll play this for 4 recruit. And I reveal the top 3 cards of the hero deck, I put it on the bottom, and again, it's printed attack. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Fight this for 6. Get the shard. And with 7 recruits, just take this one and this one. Ambush, Soul Gem gains a shard for each villain in the city, so that's 3. One attack, draw a card. Seven, 8, 9, 10.5. I will have 2 grays in play. Because this is supposed to be returned to the new recruit stack. So I will have 2 grays in play if I smash these. So Emma Frost will be at 10. Okay. To attack, smash, smash, smashy, smashy. $10.5 attack. 1 recruit, I'm going to fight Emma Frost for 10. Fight, Emma Frost cannot be fought again until the start of your next turn. During your turn, Empath gets +1 attack for each gray hero you have. Ambush, each player reveals a covert hero or has a waking nightmare. Okay, you don't have a covert. You do have a covert, but maybe I want a waking nightmare anyways. Yeah, I want all of this stuff, I think. Yeah, I'll reveal this. How am I gonna get... How am I getting bystanders on this side? Do I have any other way to... Do I have any way to trigger this on this side? No. No, I don't. I'm just taking a 2 attack card. I take this for some KO. Is it too late for this? It might be too late for that. 18 cards left in the villain deck. I'm just taking a 2 attack card. Ambush. Reality Gem gains a shard for each Infinity Gem villain card in the city and or escape pile. That would be 2. And now I can fight Emma Frost again from this. One recruit, I'm going to KO this card. One attack, draw a card. Actually, wait. What if I draw 3, put this on the bottom, there will be 2 cards left, and then I draw 2. Okay. I'm going to play this, draw 3, and then put this on the bottom of my deck. To recruit, I do outwit. And then 1 attack, draw a card. Then I draw 3. Put this on the bottom of my deck. To attack, smashy smashy. I have played 2 covert, because this card is covert. So 3 recruit. And I choose this one, and I can also fight Emma Frost with recruit. Don't have a tech trigger for this, but this is 2.5 attack, and then this is 3.5 attack. 14 attack. 10 recruit, and then I reveal the top 5 cards of the hero deck, put them on the bottom, and gain their printed attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was my 3rd half, so yeah. I have 22.5 attack. I'm going to fight Emma Frost for 9. Fight. Put a 0-cost hero from the KO pile on top of each other player's deck. Each other player. This one. And then I attack Emma Frost again for 9. Each other player has a Waking Nightmare. Each of those players who do not discard an X-Men hero this way gains a wound. Once per turn I can get +2 recruit. And I can fight Emma Frost again for 9. That would leave me with 7. Not enough to win this turn, so I should probably clear this. I'm going to fight this for 9. I have shards. Could I have won? 16, 18, yeah, I could have, but I didn't because I'm stupid. Instead, I'm going to spend 2 shards to get 2 attack. Fight Emma Frost for 9. You may play the top card of the villain deck if you do get 5 recruit. I'm not going to do that. Scheme Twist starting from your left. So this enters the city. Ambush, Mind Game, Gem gains a shard for each Scheme Twist and KO pile under scouting. So seems that's 6. To attack. 1 attack, and then I discard this. Now see, that feels bad, but that means I'm not drawing that next turn. So that's decent, right? Is it Sunlight right now? It sure is. So I'm going to fight this for 4. And I guess I'm buying this card. Alright, do I win this turn? I don't have a trigger for this, so I'm just going to draw 3. Then outwit, draw a card. recruit. I'm going to KO this for 6 more recruit. Then 3 recruit. I choose this, and I can also fight you because I got the trigger. 2 attack. Smash, smash. Then 4 recruit. And I reveal the top. 16 divided by 2 is 8. I reveal the top 8 cards of the hero deck. 1, 2, 3. It's the second half. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I have 16 attack and 17 recruit, and I can win this turn. I'm going to start by fighting this for 7. That's not worth any VP. Whatever. I'm going to fight this for 6. Fight KO one of my heroes, this one. And I'm going to fight this for 6. Fight KO one of my heroes. And I'm going to fight Emma Frost for 8. And win. That went pretty well. I liked this deck. This recruit deck. I guess this is a recruit deck? Yeah, this is a recruit deck. This card is a lot worse in this setup of heroes, but it was still pretty good. Yeah, there were a couple of turns where it got like upwards of 5 to 8-ish attack. That one turn it got a lot. And this turn it got a decent amount too. Yeah, this worked well a couple times. This card's fucking insane. Just draw 3. And if you can put it on your bottom and play it again the same turn. Alright, let's count some VP. I'm expecting it to be pretty low because the gems don't give VP. Never mind, left side is 48. Okay, the right side, on the other hand, has 6. Yeah. It's very clear that one side did all the heavy lifting. Although this side fought some gems. I shouldn't discount it too much. Like, I tried to do a ranged thing at the start, and then I realized that none of the ranged cards are any good. Yeah. Cool ranged deck where all of the ranged cards are garbage. Before I commit to stuff like that, I should it's better to pay attention to what is actually in the heroes like lineup, like what the heroes actually do. But I'm not that far yet. I haven't memorized every single card for every single hero yet. Maybe someday, but today is not that day. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.